Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our company will present a proposal to propose construction and completed a two-story bungalow on the site of Lot 2382, Kampung Bukit Pinang, 06200, Kepala Batas, Kedah. For company profile, since 2010, Prisma Construction Sdn Bhd has used IBS to support the Prisma Group Plan Strategic Management. Prisma Construction has become a prominent structure fabricator company with excellent service and internationally recognized safety measure due to a run of a successful project within qualification. Our mission is to deliver the best quality professional for construction project planning and along the best graphic design. Our aim is to provide excellent service for managing the project until finally in Malaysia. And lastly, our vision is to deliver excellent quality at the best price so that we can assist business to thrive potentially in a dynamic and sustainable environment. Okay, the detail of the project is a proposed construction and completed two-story bungalow on the site of lot 2382 Kampung Bukit Pinang 06200 Kuala Batas, Kedah. The duration of the project based on the critical path method is around 163 days. Project was started on 4th January 2020 until the completion date is 1st February 2023. The total estimated cost for this proposed building is around 259,325 ringgit 34 cents. Okay, this is the perspective view of the 2D drawing about this project. Consists of a ground floor plans, first floor plan, right and left elevation, front and back elevation, and lastly the cross section elevation. Okay, now next is the perspective view of the 3D view for this purpose project. Okay, last but not least, let's watch our walkthrough video for the purpose project. Enjoy.
elements are conceptual abstraction used in the study of electrical networks that represent idealized electrical components such as resistors, capacitors, and inductors. So all electrical networks may be evaluated as a collection of electrical components linked together by wires. So where the parts approximately correlate to real-world components, the depiction can take the shape of a schematic diagram or circuit diagram as seen in the illustration besides. So many real electrical networks that incorporate components benefit from circuit analysis. Utilizing electric elements, it is feasible to predict how an actual network will behave by understanding how a network is impacted by its constituent members. In this project, electrical will be used 3 phase in volts, which is 315/2400 watt. This is the layout for electrical position in ground floor and first floor. So number of lights in these houses is 46 and socket 48. Then this layout shows the 3D electrical system. Meanwhile, the table shows the calculation of the power consumption of this building that automatically generated by Revit Autodesk. So now we move to the plumbing elements. Plumbing refers to any system that transports fluids for a variety of purposes. So to transport fluids, plumbing employs pipes, valves, plumbing fittings, tanks, and other devices. Plumbing is used for a variety of purposes, including heating and cooling, waste collections, and potable water delivery. Although it is not restricted to this, the figure shows the locations of the plumbing on the plan. The locations of the plumbing in this project, it will use 2 types of system, which is cold water system with the blue color pipelines and sanitary system with green color pipelines. So the cold water system is placed on the roof of the building with a total of 1 tank, while the sanitary system in the basement has 2 septic tanks as shown in the 3D plumbing system. So the table shows the schedule of piping system and plumbing fixture. It shows the total of piping and plumbing that have been used in the building. Now we move to the precast concrete and structural analysis. So precast concrete is a construction product produced by casting concrete in a reusable mold or form, which is then cured in a controlled environment, transported to the construction site, and maneuvered into place. So example, precast beams and wall panels. So precast concrete is employed in both interior and exterior applications, from highway, bridge, and high-rise projects to tilt-up building constructions. By producing precast concrete in a controlled environment, the precast concrete is afforded the opportunity to properly cure and be closely monitored by plant employees. Using a precast concrete systems offers many potential advantages of on-site casting. In appropriate instances, precast products such as beams for bridge, highways, and parking structures decks can be pre-stressed structural elements. Stormwater, drainage, water and sewage pipe and tunnels also make use of precast concrete units. So precast concrete molds can be made of timber, steel, plastic, rubber, fiberglass, or other synthetic materials, with each giving a unique finish. So last but not least, standard precast structural elements such as those for frame structures and bridge meet many of the requirements of the civil and structural engineer, reducing design time and lead times from contract placement to commencement at the construction site. For structural analysis, the process of calculating and identifying the effects of loads and internal forces on a structure, building, or item is known as structural analysis. So structural analysis is a very crucial for structural engineers to guarantee that they fully grasp the load causes and the effects of the loads on their engineering design. So it enables engineers or designers to confirm that a piece of equipment or construction is safe for operation under the anticipated loads. So structural analysis can be conducted during design, testing, or after construction, and will typically account for the materials used, structural shape, and applied loads. In this project, Revit Robot by Autodesk will be used in analyzing the structural design for the precast concrete. So this figure shows the 3D structure view 1, view 2, view 3, analytical model that it produced the results package with analytical level 1 and level 2. So then it will be generate the completed structural analysis from ground floor, first floor, and roof floor. Then the Revit Robot by Autodesk will be generate and provide the analysis report as shown in the figure. So the figure besides shows one of the process that how the Revit Robot will be generate the results.
Okay, let's move to the project scheduling and management. So, schedule management is a process of defining project tasks and their duration, dependencies, and assign resources in order to complete the project within a designated time frame. So, it is also defining a schedule as a timetable showing that forecasts the start and finish dates for activities or event within a project. So when a project manager has defined the scope of the project that they work that need to be completed, so understand the quality, which is understand the quality of requirement and risk, and has the estimated of activities duration in place. So the next step is to put together all the schedule. Okay, as you can see in my slide, there is a scheduling of our project design planning, so that need to be prepared before the project goes ahead. So expectation to when the project is taken and the cost price of project are also included in this table. So from this, it is follows that the overall cost can be estimated. So this will help the client from the dealing with the estimating fees that need to be provided for the whole project is can be more smoothly and efficiency. So for this project, which is the proposed construction and completions of 2-story bungalow on site at Kepala Batas, Kedah. The total cost of this whole project is RM259,325.34. So you guys can refer from the tables that based in my slide. Okay, you can see in my slide. Okay, from the total cost, it is divided into several works, which is site positions, initial work, building works, even the closing work. So for site positions, okay, the cost taken is 1,200, while the preliminary works is 25,210 ringgit. So moreover, for building works is 115 and 34 cents. So lastly, you can see the closing work is 800. So which result in total cost that's stated in the tables that I mentioned before. Moving to energy performance analysis is for defining, improving the energy efficiencies of building by determining the highest contributing factors towards energy consumptions, proposing the energy conservation measure. Okay, from the analysis for our project, the result highlight in energy performance analysis for this house project is 50 and 90 USD, which equivalents to 217 and 24 cents in ringgit Malaysia. So this energy cost will be auto-generate using the Autodesk inside. So the email will be sent in the account email, include all the additional information in energy performance, as you can see in my slide. Okay, the example of the email have been accepted by our account. So next, also we can make a comparison of our project energy cost by the level. So the energy costs that have been calculated for this house are assuming relevant and affordable amount. So as you can see, this project does not assist the energy cost per year for 1 meter square. Also, you can generate the analytic spaces and system zone from there. So these are the analytical space and system zone from the generated information. There's the information for our project design. So as you can see, they have two example here for our project. Last but not least, we move to the building orientation of energy performance, which is analysis from the automatic creation of complete and accurate energy model directly for an architecture model from the analysis video. So you can see the overview of the complete or accurate energy model directly from the architectural movings from the analysis video. Okay, let's start.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Idham Amin bin Mustafa. So today I will present about quantity takeoff and estimate cost. So first we take about architecture. So this slide is about the schedule is about clad columns that we use only one just type is a metal clad column that total of we use is 9 and the total cost is 6,750. And then another schedule is roof material that we use roof tiles. Total of roof is 3 and total cost is 7,080. And then we use door schedule that is double sliding door exterior double full glass, and then door interior single, and the total is 15 types of door, and the total cost is 12,750. And then floor material is we use exterior with ribstone, laminated of wood, and then toilet tiles with waterproofing. That the total of this material is 12, and the total cost is 57,083. So the for the furniture, we take two manufacturer, which is IKEA and Yamaha. The total for the furniture is 22, and the total cost is 36,268. And then precast that only one we use is precast that the price is 3,850. And the walls we use interior wall, the total is 46 wall, and the total cost is 48,342. So next I will explain about quantity take off and estimated cost for electrical. So first for the electrical is a power features take off, which is a duplex repeat tackle, and then a fan standard. The total is 55 of power feature, and the total of cost is 1,377. And then for lighting feature take off is a we use a plan resist lighting feature that a difference dimension, and for the total is 43, and then for the total cost is 4,891. So next for the quantity take off and estimated cost, and for the piping. For the this schedule is about a pipe fitting take off. We just use just one type about is T facilitatory PVC SCH40 DWB standard. But it's a different size. We put in different label. So the total of this pipe fitting take off is 156. And then for the electricals in a plumbing fixtures takeoff, we use a shower stall with seats, a water closet, and then we have a water tank, underground tank, and the total is about 21 plumbing fixture. And then for the total cost is 23,632. So last for the quantity takeoff and estimated cost for the structure. So the structure column material in this schedule is we use concrete rectangular column 300 times 300 mm that we use. The total of this is 32, and the total cost of this 1,607. And then we use a structure foundation material for the types is footing rectangular 1,800 times 1,200 and 454 mm that we use. Its total is 14, and the total cost is 14,432. So last for the quantity takeoff is for the schedule we use structure framing material takeoff that we use type is a concrete rectangular beam. That dimension is 200 and times 1400 mm. That the total is 63, and the total cost is 5,243. And last is a floor material takeoff that we use is into concrete 235. That total is 6, and the total cost is 10,023. So that's all from me. So last is a conclusion. In the conclusion, this project double-story bungalow on the site of lot 2382, Kampung Bukit Pinang 06200, Kepala Batas is very strategic. Because of why? It is because all of factors have been considered, such as structural analysis, energy performance, fixture, and material removal, and having a well-planned and methodical planning and management project ready. This area is also strategic because it is close to various facilities such as schools, supermarkets, police stations, lakes, and mosques. No wonder this area is our main aspect to build a house that is the dream of man. As a consequence, since we have undertaken study in the sector, grasp the opportunity while it is acceptable to avoid regret. We are certain that the customer will be delighted with the amount he paid.